welcome once again to the Upper Valley Humane Society, this magnificent, marvellous, wonderful place where they find homes for animals who are lonely and don't have their own people. And so please sit back, relax, have your phone near, pen and pencil or whatever you want, and because you probably want to write down the name of the animal that you are going to see today and know that you just have to have in your home and your heart, especially at Christmas time. So hold on folks, and here we go. So leading the pack, as it were, today is Joey. And isn't he gorgeous? I love the brown nose and the brown ears, very coordinated. It's sort of very sophisticated, like, I think, to be coordinated like that. So he is a sweet and gentle young rabbit. He's very inquisitive and he's very smart. I know people don't always think that rabbits are smart, but they are. And Joey is particularly smart, very high IQ there. Actually, he would really like to probably work towards his PhD if you were to give him a chance in, I don't know, rabbithood or something like that. Anyway, he uses his litter box perfectly. And he's a very social animal. He loves people. He is lonely. I know he doesn't look lonely, but the wonderful staff here they know him well, and they know that he wants and needs his own family. And rabbits are wonderful, wonderful pets to have. And they can lollop around your house. You just have to be careful of your wires and things like that. But you know, like Joey has here, all his tunnels and his boxes, and he probably likes to be cuddled, and he just needs his own home. So please come and see Joey, and just realize that what you really, really need to join your family and your home is Joey. So this is Sweetie, and what a sweetie! Oh, well named. Sweetie is 14 years young, and obviously she's a girl. She's very laid back, as you can see. She likes being cuddled and handled. She doesn't mind that. She's also pretty active. She likes to run around, and she would like a nice quiet home. I think probably not having dozens of teenagers coming in and out and shouting and playing soccer in the house and the hallway and things like that. She would probably prefer older people, or just a quiet person or quiet people. And she doesn't really like other cats. She wants to be an only cat, don't you, Sweetie dear? Yes, because she likes the attention. And she would love to have a sunny window to lie in front of, with maybe a little catnip to sort of sniff. It's very nice, isn't it, catnip, darling? Don't you like catnip? Yeah. And she's not sure about dogs, but if she was introduced and it was a polite, well-behaved dog, she would probably put up with it. But I'm afraid the dog would have to he's got to move over, because Miss Sweetie was about to become #1 in the household, above humans too. So anyway, I think she's a darling. I've had a lovely time with her, and now she said, I want to go and explore around here. But they're 14, you know, she's still middle-aged, and she's got many years in front of her to give you a great deal of love and kitty cat hugs and a lot of amusement, because she is actually quite playful when she gets going, and you could bring her new toys every now and again. Isn't that so, Sweetie, darling? Yes, she said it is. Yes. And she said, I quite like to give kitty cat kisses sometimes too. Please come and see Sweetie, because you'll love her. Okay. Hello, sweetheart. So, TT, I wonder what that stands for. Tantalizing tiger, or terrific tabby, or I don't know. Well, he's not really tabby. He's the most gorgeous sort of greyish cur with ginger and all the rest of it on him. He's lovely, and so let me tell you a little bit about him. So TT he's a little bit timid. Oh, look, he likes to be. He warms up and becomes, as Carrie has written here, an absolute love bug. So, you know, if you're lonely And let's face it, there are a lot of lonely people out here in the world. TT would be just perfect for you. He would like a home that's fairly spacious. No, I don't mean huge, but enough for him not to feel claustrophobic. And he likes lots of different places to sleep. So, I mean, there's a windowsill, then there's a corner of the sofa, and then maybe there's a favourite chair, and then there's your bed or somebody else's bed, and maybe there's a corner of the kitchen when you're in there cooking. I mean, all of these little places that he'd like, and you could put a blanket down or a bed or whatever. And he would prefer to, hello, yes. He's happy to be your only pet. Or your only cat. He wants to be an only, does not want dogs, please. And he's a little nervous of older children, so better not to use older children, have older children around. So he's just waiting for you to come for him. Oh, you know, with everybody's Christmas time and everybody's, you know, happy holidays and all the rest of it, and it's really hard on animals. But I like TT. I think he's just quiet, mature. I know you're doing something back there. I don't know what it is, but I hope you're having a good time with my hat, and I'm getting to you next. So, yeah, he's just a really nice, quiet, well-behaved cat. And so I think he's just what you're looking for. Hey, so this is Tango the tiger cat. And he likes people. He's a bit of a ladies' guy. He particularly likes the ladies, and sometimes he will come up and tap you on the leg, say, pay attention to me. Mary's getting a close-up of him there. He really loves attention. We're perhaps we're a tiny bit overweight. Is that right, sweetheart? Yes, I know. And he loves to play. And he's a very confident cat, very easygoing. As I say, he does best with women, but he'll tolerate men. You know, it's okay. No dogs, no male cats. But as I say, he's a bit of a ladies' guy, and so he wouldn't mind a female cat. Or what do you think, Sarah? Even 2 female cats? But no.
I think with the correct introduction,
yes.
He would be able to live.
Yes,
yeah.
With other cats. Yes. Could we turn you around,
okay.
sweetheart,
That's all right.
so that you could?
That's okay.
Hey, come on, over here, Tango. We would like to see your front, my darling. You're very, very, very handsome. Could you turn around just a tiny bit? So, oh, look at the tail. Beautiful, beautiful tail there. And yes, and he's quite talkative. So if you live alone, you've got someone to talk to. I don't know about you. I can't have a cat, but I certainly can. I talk to my dog all the time. So I talk to myself too, for that matter. But it's more interesting talking to the dog. So Tango, I like the whiskers. They've got a certain sort of spryness about them, where they just sort of stick out and bristle out, and. So Tango has been here since October. So he is hoping that Santa Claus will come in the form of somebody who's watching and decide that they really need an absolutely, totally terrific tiger, Tango the tiger, and that he will settle in right away, and he will have a nice little catnip mouse or 2 under the tree, and his Christmas will be made perfect, and so will yours. So here we have Emily, Bailey. Is that Bailey or Renegade?
This is Renegade.
This is Renegade, and this is Bailey, and this is Ross. And behind the camera is Mary. Anyway, so these are the most adorable duo. So I'm going to tell you about them. And as you know how much I love older dogs, and I'm always trying to persuade people to adopt older dogs. So Bailey and Renegade are 10 years old, and they had to be given up because their lovely person couldn't take care of them anymore. And so they are looking for a home. Oh boy, how I wish I could have them. But I have an elderly Dachshund who's now 15 and a half. I adopted him when he was 8, and he would not take to Bailey and Renegade. So they are terriers, mostly Jack Russell, I think, mostly, anyway. They, to start with, they love to sleep with you. They like a nice warm bed. I had a Jack Russell for years and she liked to sleep at my feet. The only trouble was that she didn't like me to move. And if I moved at night, I would get this, stay still, Mum. So anyway, Bailey and Renegade really like to cuddle. And they're the sweet, gentle dogs. They've had a wonderful life to date. And they just, they love their walkies. And they like to play. They're quite active.
Yeah.
They wouldn't stray.
No,
I don't think they would stray. I don't think so. No, they just want to be loved. To be honest, they are brother and sister, and they have been together their whole lives. So you've got to take the two. You've got to take both of them. Yes, you are such. Oh, and they've got nice collars on. Although, of course, under the Christmas tree we could have new collars. But these two desperately need to be taken into a warm and loving home because they have warm and loving hearts and they deserve the very best. And they're small, 2. What's 2? I mean, 3, 4, but 2 is just fine. And so they're always together. It doesn't, if you go out for a day or something like that, well, don't leave them for too long, but they've got each other. And they can wake up and play, or they can sleep cuddle together. And that's another thing. We would like to have our own really cuddly little bed, wouldn't we, sweethearts? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have totally fallen in love with these two. So let me see. Let me get it. Let me have a look first. So this is Bailey.
This is Renegade.
Oh, this is Renegade, and this is Bailey. And so they may be 10, but they're 10 years young, folks, and they're just waiting for you to walk through our doors here at the Upper Valley Humane Society and be welcomed with, lovely kisses and hugs and whoops and all of that stuff. So please, please do come. Take them home for Christmas. All we want for Christmas is our own loving home. Sorry, I can't sing a note and tune, but Bailey and Renegade, can you face the camera, darling? How could you resist them? Please come. Come tomorrow. So, while we're waiting for our next customer, as it were, I've just got a little announcement to make. The Upper Valley Humane Society has a pet food pantry. And we have food and cat food, dog food, pet toys, dishes, probably blankets or the beds, treats, yeah. Things like that. And this is for people who find it difficult to feed their pets, and rather than having to give them up to us, obviously we would far rather that you were able to keep your animal and give it a home. And so if you are in need at all, please give us a call. What's our number here?
603-448-6888.
And see if you can come down and see us, and we, choose some food or whatever it is you need for your animal. But please, we want you, if possible, to keep it. And on the other side of the coin, there's Doug just coming. On the other side of the coin is we desperately need cat food, dog food, kitty litter, cat litter, all of those supplies. Our shelves are nearly empty, folks. So please think about giving us that. We can, excuse me, Doug, I'm talking. Somebody wants to get in on the action in a hurry. I sometimes leave stuff at the co-op in Lebanon, the big co-op in Lebanon. There are big boxes there where you can leave things. So please, folks, when you're doing your Christmas shopping, just buy that extra bag of dog food or cat food or kitty litter or canned food or whatever it is. We do need it. And for those people who find it difficult on the other side, please give us a call and find out our hours and come down here, and we would be more than happy to help you. So this is Doug the Beagle. Doug is a very vivid character, terribly handsome. I mean, he's really quite a heartthrob, aren't you, Doug? Quite a heartthrob, with or without the green spiky thing. But anyway, so he just wants to be a beagle, which means that he needs a lot of exercise. He definitely needs a fenced-in yard. Isn't that right, Doug? And does he get on? Yeah, he gets on okay with other dogs and children. As long as he's introduced to them and they seem to get together and have a good time. I would suggest slightly older children, I think maybe 12 and up, because he is very active. And what Doug needs is a lot of walking, a lot of exercise, and laugh the tail. I think this dog has a great sense of humour. I think he likes to make people laugh, and he does love people. He is a people dog, and he can be quite independent too. You would have to make sure he was on a leash when you took him for a walk, and then he would love to go maybe somewhere where there's a big fenced-in area and he could really, really run, as well as having his own fenced-in area in your house. But I just think this dog is a riot, and I think he would give you a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. And he's only 7 years old, and 7 years young, I want to say, and he's very puppyish, and he's very independent, but he doesn't have any feeling of he's very. I think he's quite a modest dog, really. All he wants is for you to throw the ball, and you bring it back, throw the ball, bring it back, something like that, and he can have lots of toys, and but best of all, we love walkies. We love walkies, and then at the end of the day, we really love to have a cuddle too, by the fire if you have one. To look at Doug makes me laugh, and we all need a lot of laughs in this world. So please, make him happy, give him a Christmas in his own home, and you'll never regret it, because Doug will definitely worm his way into your heart, and into your home and into your heart, and probably onto your sofa. Come on. Anyway, so Doug, there we are. Come on, Doug, come up here quickly just to say goodbye to everybody. So goodbye, folks, and I know I'm actually saying hello to a very special person who is going to come and take me home. Isn't that right, Doug? Oh, right. I found another one to love now, but I love them all, that's the problem. So this is Johnny, and Johnny is 1 year old. Oops, yes. If you want to have fun with Johnny, just to start with, he would love to do agility. He's very agile, he's very clever that way, and you'd have a blast with him doing agility classes. And he's very smart, as mutts usually are, the all-American mutt. They're usually very smart. He's Texan, comes from Texas, and he knows his basic commands, like, sit, stay. Does he do stay? Maybe, yes. Yeah, he loves to play. He doesn't sit. Yeah, he loves to play. He's what do you think he is?
Breed-wise?
Breed-wise.
Husky Lab?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's such a gorgeous colour though, isn't he?
He could have Shepherd in him too.
Yes, I was wondering, because from the back view here, you see the back of his head looks a little shepherd-like. He said, I don't care what I am. He said, we're all mutts. We are too. And he said, that's got nothing to do with who I am. I am a very, very sweet-natured dog. And I've got lots of love. I've got a huge heart. I can feel it beating right here. This heart's going bing, 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 bing. I just want to love you. I want to love your family. And Emily just said that there was a young child looking at him the other day and gave him a hug, and he loved it. He needs to have exercise because he's young, and he likes to bounce around. Whoops! Wait a minute. Come back here.
Come here.
And obviously he loves toys, and he can play ball, and he could probably play frisbee. He would be wonderful with a family who would be prepared to play games with him and take him walking. I know I'm always saying walk your dog, but all dogs need to be walked. And please, I don't mean running. I always feel sorry for dogs that I see being dragged along when somebody's running. A walk for a dog means sniffing. Who was here? Was it male? Was it female? What are they doing here? Why are they here? you know, or other smells. It could be a fox. Ooh, I wonder if that's a fox or maybe a raccoon. We hope not a skunk. Oh, I love this dog. He's just the sweetest guy. And he's got lovely slanty eyes. And he's just got the most wonderful smile, hasn't he?
Yes, he does.
I mean, some dogs have real smiles. And, oh, yes, you are. Oh, and you are a lap dog too. And you are just a softie. He said, yeah, I roll over for anybody. And I just, oh. So, take care of him, please, somebody. This is a dog that you can't let slip out of your arms, please. Woo! And he would just love to spend Christmas with you and see the Christmas tree all lit up and take his first walk with you. And yeah, and he's got a beautiful blue collar on, I see. And he said, I've come a long way all across the United States of America just to find you. So please, give us a call, come and see him, because, as I say so many times to see him is to fall in love with him, and it's going to be very difficult. I want to take them all home. So I'm hoping that whoever's watching says to themselves, can't possibly leave that dog behind. So, here's a heartbreaker. Well, she breaks my heart anyway. Her name is Nyla, and she is a purebred Springer Spaniel.
Yeah.
She is 11 years young, and she was given up very sadly because her people had illness in the family and they just didn't have time for her. And it's very hard at 11 years old to suddenly find yourself in a different place and looking for someone else to love you. And I have to say here that one of the best dogs I have ever had in my life was 14 when I adopted him. And he lived to be 16, and he, as I say, he was just one of the best, most loving, most intelligent dogs I have ever had in my life. And Nyla here is very intelligent. She's very young for her age, you know, she loves to play, she loves to walk, she's got a lot of energy, she's got a lot of spunk, and she's managing being here very well. She's being extremely brave about it, and she believes, you know, that whatever knocks life gives you, you must take them and you must smile. And that's what she's doing. But she is just very wondering why she's here. And so please, someone out there who loves dogs and understands maybe what it's like to suddenly be homeless, please take Nyla into your home. Please come and see her, because she's very loving and you will just fall in love with her too. And, okay, sweetheart, somebody's going to come for you. They really are. I know somebody, you know, you're going to have your knight and his lady, maybe, probably not on a white horse, but, you know, definitely a knight in shining armor and his lady with a beautiful headdress. And they're going to come and they're going to whisk you away to great happiness for the rest of your life. And she's got years in her, believe me. She's got a good few years to give of love and faithfulness and thankfulness that you have taken her in. So please, come and see Nyla. Please come tomorrow, because it breaks my heart to think of this dog alone and old and not knowing what's happening to her or what's going to happen to her. But it'll all be all right, Nyla. Roz knows. I know. There's so much kindness in this world. Someone will come for you. So please, take Nyla into your heart.